Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, fresh back off the plane from Iowa. Had an excellent time down there. Hope you appreciate them videos I'm going to put together for them because it was a fun trip. Got to meet a lot of cool people and learn a lot how they put them things together. And it's all about testing some of their new technology. Moving round bales off of our first cutting. We've got a bunch of carryover. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? For us, it's a good thing. 1 year, I mean, look at all these bales. I'll get up here and show you as we're unloading these. I've got an area here cleared where I'm going to put them, but I'll show you just how many is left. Quite a bit, but we've had it where we had this much carryover and we sold them. And then that year, it was extremely dry and we didn't get much after second and third, and we were short on hay. So, and then we had to buy. So you never want to sell much of your carryover too soon. And too soon is right now because you don't know what the rest of this year is going to bring. 90-degree weather, extremely hot. So let's hope we get rain, but if we don't, we're going to have backup, and that's what it's all about. I'll be unloading. I got the New Holland L321. Lonnie's in the case 210 picking the bales. Dad's got his new truck and Mark's got his truck. We're going to try to make short work with this. Then we got a couple more fields to do the next couple days. Okay, solid start, couple loads in. Thought we'd take a look at this corn. Rented piece from my wrestling coach. Got to keep these back because that corn head's got to come in here. But look at that, how dry. That's some very nice grassy heifer feeds, what we'll use that. Extremely dry with 90 degrees last week and a half. She dried. You see the older stuff that it does get damaged. It'd be nice if it was in a barn, but I got a good news. Now that we're chopping our second and third, we plan to, and we're bagging it, because in them silos, the issue is you'd have to fold the unloader up and crank it up and fill it. Pain in the butt, but it wouldn't be down far enough after first to speak of, 10, 15 feet. To fill that up and go through that, we never did. We just chopped third. But now that I'm going to be bagging, I plan on running a bag a second and chopping a bag a third, and it won't be an issue. So you're not going to be... It's just not, it should work out. What that does is we would bale the second cutting, and it would be a pain in the butt to get it dry, but we'd get it dry, pure alfalfa, put it in the barns. I'd trickle it in the barnyard along with the feed. Well, now that I'm gonna be running a TMR, soon to be, gonna be a process. Probably be by fall though, for sure. I'm not putting a free choice bale in the barnyard. I'm gonna have these first cutting bales to store in that shed that I was storing. So there's my problem. I wanted to build a hay barn to store the dry hay. Well, one just opened up because I'm bagging my second and third. 2, 4, 5 rows here look extremely well. Good. 2, 4, 6 here. I don't know what the issue was with that. I mean, it needs rain. Gotten a few shots, but I'm wondering if some of the fertilizer wasn't on properly. Because, you know, if this was a tiled field and you've seen this, you would say it was probably on a tile run. But it does it over here too on five more rows. So I think this was where Dad and I started planting this. He ended up getting the auto steer working, but apparently we didn't have a switch on for some of the fertilizers, what looks like is going on here. But if it gets ample rain, it'll be good. Non-tiled, beautiful 70-acre rented piece, so right next to the farm, just south of my wrestling coach. Okay, moving right along. You see how I'm unloading them? I'll try and unload the top two first, and then the side. And I'll leave one of them big bales on there. Then I'll go to the other side and unload them. And you got to leave that one bale on that side. If not, the whole thing will flip over. Ask me how I know. Made it to the field. Big Grant with us. Got the booster seat. He's coming out. Drop these ramps, get rolling. They're here. Get Big Grant in here. All right, turn around, bud. Okay. Ready for a ride? Yeah. Good days go by too fast. Hold on, boy. There we go. Ready, bud? Up. Is that fun?
Yeah.
Here, bud. Ready to go? Come on, bud. Guys, next day, hey, still moving bales. Move the soybean heads out of here, and that sky looks like we've got a shower coming. They were calling for it. I hope it don't load up too heavy. We don't want a big storm, but we're dry. We could use rain. We've had pretty good conditions so far, but more rain wouldn't hurt. This is the barn I used to put the second cutting bales in. Got a bunch carried over here. There's about 12 there. I'm gonna end up moving them out and feeding them. We're gonna fill with these first cutting. Storing hay inside, you've got to get it dry. Very dry, or you'll have a barn fire, but we did. We got it dry. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna fill all the way over. Here's Dad's gas 4020, 1967, and we just use that for blading the yard and screwing around a little bit, but brand new tires, nice old tractor. That Grant and Laura, when we were down in Iowa, they were saying how they had a 4020 gas. And I said, yes, we got one too. We'll have to get the dozer out when we're filling the rest of the way, but this will get us a good start. And that's a good start. You've got to work your walls and work your way over. And she's gonna fill up quick. Them bales are big. Okay, there's my wall. I'm coming across. I think I'm gonna get this 4020 out of here. Possibly the dozer. I like looping wide because it's just easier on the machine. You're not pulling hard on them drives. This tractor usually starts up. Well, there's the horn. What does he got on this again? There it went. Oh, almost choked it. Forgot about the choke. Remove that. There you see, I had to cut my pants into George 87 today. filling up quick. Now it's time for the dozer. Yep, on this thing. She's dusty, cobwebs. See if she'll run. Keys on. There's a shut off. Oh yeah, baby. Fired right up. Check the funky sack. She's got a bend to her. We bought a bunch of pieces like that at auction. The original one got snapped by a tree limb. Very dangerous running one of these clearing brush if you don't know what you're doing. Here's your parking brake. Bring your blade up. The accelerator. And reverse. Throttle. Just gonna move it over a little bit. That rain looks like it's still coming. Tracks need to loosen up a little bit. Get at these bales. That's gonna do her. Yeah, we don't use her as much as we did because we've got a lot of things cleared that we wanted, but this has been a very good dozer. John Deere 550G. Guys, check it out. All that hay stacked in the barn, just like it was meant to be there. Tucked it right around that bulldozer until we ended up doing something with it. But ended up, rain moved in. Got about a ½ inch. She took it. She rumbled in hard, big storm, but we needed it. So things are shaping up, knock on wood, but this has been a phenomenal spring planting, and most of the first cutting's done by now. It was chopped, and then the heifer feed, and then the rain moved back in. Everything's growing like crazy. I want to show you this corn out here, and we'll get in it and see. I mean, it's huge. It's huge for this time of year. All those bales stacked, loaded out by the fence row for reserve, and I put this big, expanded our footprint. So now I got our soybean heads out there and the trailers for hauling the round bales. It's just like when Dad expanded that footprint where them calf barns are back in the early 2000s, and he put the big circle drive in. This is similar to what we're doing here. I don't know how many of you guys you're just too tight quarters around the farm. It takes space to get things done, and that's what we did. I mean, we only took up, what did we take up, an acre or more? Well worth it. Well worth it to not be cramped up. And there's your natural drain, and it runs right in there. Some of that corn takes a hit because it's such a heavy water flow, but nonetheless, I'm glad it all runs and pitches this way. And then there's your shot. Guys, this corn is dynamite. I want to show you those spots I had to plant with my cousin's planter. The corn's coming up a different color. And here it is, guys. You can't really even tell, except I knew I had this gap here. This is our planter, and these are the 4 rows right here with my cousin's John Deere 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I just laid it right in there. And look at that. And once you get in the thick of it, it just blends together, and you can't tell. Man, am I glad I did that. And I caught that. Wish I'd have never turned the planter off to begin with. Those, you know, the monitor, but very happy the way that we fixed it. Nothing wrong with making a mistake as long as you can fix it. And we're out of there. Hey, things are looking up. So is having too much hay, is that actually a bad thing? I don't think so. Like I said, once we ran out that one year and we had to go clear the other side of the pier. It was like a 45-minute run getting hay here on these. Well, they didn't even have these at the time. They're old wooden ones we had. Blowing tires, you know, the stress of it, the money. So we're gonna hang on to as much hay as we can, because if it stops raining, we're in trouble. Like last year, we were good up until July. We had a decent spring, and then we had 40 inches of rain from July on. If you guys have been on this channel, you'll remember what happened. Everybody in this area was flooded out. We ended up making it. We're still here, but that's how fast weather can change. It's the X factor in farming, is the weather. So I hope you liked the video. Take care. See you in the next one. God bless.